Hey, Jasmine, Lori with Soul Sisters Digital Design. Thanks for chatting with me earlier. And I wanted to go ahead and get this video done and out to you to show you how your business, how your website stacks up against your competition online, and to give you some steps that you can take to improve things. So as Google crawls the web, it is really looking for three things: content, backlinks, and citations. So those are the things that I'm going to be talking about during the course of this video. Now, when I'm speaking about content, all I'm really talking about is the words and images on your site. So Google likes to see between 1,500 and 2,000 words on the page to really give the algorithm a good idea of what you do and where you are. The exact amount really depends on the competition and the number of keywords needed. So a keyword is really anything someone might type into Google or any other search engine looking for a particular service or product. So let's take a look at what a Google search might look like. So I just did a quick search for hypnotherapy, Gainesville, Florida, just to see what would come up. Now, as you can see, the first thing that comes up is a map. So this is the map pack. It is the top three listed here will get probably the most traffic because they are super easy to use. This whole map thing, super easy to use. They've got reviews right there. It shows right on the map. Like, it's really user friendly. So you definitely want to be in here. And I will tell you that the key to being in here is first you need to have a Google business profile. You need to make sure that that is completely and accurately filled out as much as possible. And the third aspect of that is you want to have your name, address, and phone number listed in as many relevant directories on the web as possible. So that can be everything from Yelp and Yellow Pages. I mean, even Facebook can be a directory. But basically, the more times you have your name, address, and phone number in exactly the same format appearing in them, the more power it gives to your profile. So every place that you do that is considered a citation. The idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. So the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. Now, so that is the map pack. Below that is what we call, the organic. So the organic just means not paid. And so every website that you see here is right, there's 10 results per Google result page. And so when I'm looking at this, I'm seeing actually a lot of directories. So psychologytoday.com, this is actually a directory listing. This is another directory. Now there is one website that I found, which was this guy, Sean Kennedy, Hypnotherapy of Gainesville. He is actually a little further down. Yeah, so he's like number 9. And frankly, most of these other things are citations. So for the second person to compare you against, I actually went with this Carol Perrine Hypnotherapy. I looked at her website, so I've got her pulled up here as well. But let's take a look at yours for a second. So again, the first thing that people look for, or that Google looks for, is content. And when I plugged your website into just a word counter, I came up that you have about 348 words on the page. So there's definitely room to grow as you're kind of adding content. I do love kind of the serene feel of it. I love the colors. If you look at our website where it's very kind of similar, I love the purple, by the way. I really like that. I like your badges here from your programs and your certifications. All of that is great. And this one, free consultation, so that is a call to action, is what we would term that. So that's all good too. But again, there's not a lot of content, and so Google would have a hard time really understanding where you are, what you do, and all that kind of good stuff. In fact, when I look at your website through a tool I use to analyze them, it's a tool called Ahrefs, I can see that you're not really receiving any traffic yet. No organic traffic is finding you. You do have one keyword that you're being found for, and that's hypnosis, Gainesville, Florida. But because, so this term is being searched for 20 times per month, but you're in position 32 for that. Since there's 10 results per Google result page, that means that you're actually on the 4th page, and that's why you're getting 0 traffic for it. So let's take a look at Sean Kennedy, Hypnotherapy of Gainesville, Florida. If we look at his website, he's actually not doing a whole lot better. He's got 1 keyword, he's not getting any traffic. What this tells me is that you have the ability, if you do search engine optimization correctly, to kind of blow all of this out of the water, all of these guys out of the water. Let's take a look at Carol Perrine, though, just for good measure. And again, she doesn't have any organic traffic either. 1 keyword. And it's the same keyword you have, which is hypnosis Gainesville. She's in position 36, so really no better. So the last piece of kind of the puzzle for SEO is backlinks. So all a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another via clickable or hyperlink text. So these links act like an endorsement from your business, from other businesses, which Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing these others vouching for you. It's pretty much a popularity contest. Person with the most wins, but not all links are created equal. So you really want to make sure that you have ones that are relevant to your business. For example, it wouldn't do a whole lot of good to have necessarily a pizza shop linking back to you, even if you did, if that was one of your clients, was the owner of the pizza shop. Google is going to have no way of knowing how that relates to hypnotherapy. So that is why it is important to try and get things that are much more closely related. And local links work best as well. You can look and compare the 3 websites from that perspective as well. So this DR lets me say how powerful is the backlink profile for this domain. So for Hypnosis with Jazmin, how powerful is that domain on a scale of 0 to 100? So right now you're sitting at a 3.8. If I were to look at Sean Kennedy's, he's actually at a 0. So he doesn't have really any links coming in. And Carol Perrine is also at a 0 with 1 link coming in. So again, I think that you stand a really good chance of being able to rank relatively easy, because most of the things that are being organically ranked are directories or they're websites that don't have a lot of, they're not doing a lot of SEO. But bottom line is, once your content, backlinks, and citations all come together, you will begin ranking higher and higher, and more customers will find you. More clients will find you. So if you find yourself wanting to learn more, I'm happy to chat with you. Feel free to reach out. I can help in kind of maybe talking through what your goals are, and do some research to figure out exactly what might be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. I love doing these videos. I hope it was helpful. So I would love to hear some feedback from you, and just let me know if you found it helpful, if there's anything that I could maybe explain more in depth during these videos. Any feedback is appreciated. But again, this is Lori Camp with Soul Sisters Digital Design. Feel free to reach out. My phone number is 352-235-9803. Hope you have a great evening.